A secret hidden for 22 years. In the darkest corridors of history lie secrets too strange to believe. Today we reveal the unbelievable story of Michael Vericcio, a man who spent 22 full years living in clothing he had no right to wear. This is the true story of Sister Catalina, the imposter nun. Frank Tavares was born in the Dominican Republic, but he spent 22 years of his life living as Sister Margarita in two different convents, without anyone suspecting his true identity. The unusual story of the nun, as he became known after his shocking revelation, began in his early childhood. At just 4 years old, he lost his parents in a tragic car accident. His grandparents, struggling with financial difficulties, were unable to care for him, so they placed him under the guardianship of nuns in a Dominican convent. Due to having extremely small genitalia, Frank was initially perceived as a girl and was raised as one in the convent. He wore girls' clothing and fully embraced the daily routines of the nuns. It wasn't until he turned 7 that he realized he was actually a boy, but to avoid being cast out, he continued living as a girl. When Frank turned 7, he underwent a full medical examination. The doctor confirmed that he was a boy and reassured him that there was no need to worry, as his genitalia would develop properly during puberty. Over the years, he became increasingly aware of his true gender, even though he did everything he could to keep it hidden. Sister Margarita recalled in an interview, "I never bathed in front of them or took off my clothes. I would quickly immerse myself in the water, wore boxer-style underwear, faked having my period, and dressed in oversized clothes." During his teenage years, Frank realized he was attracted to some of the novice nuns in the convent. When one of them became pregnant, he had no choice but to transfer to another convent. However, he once again succumbed to temptation. It was there that he met Sylvia, the love of his life, and their passionate romance began. Sylvia also became pregnant and urged him to leave the convent and start a family with her. However, the guilt of deceiving the nuns who had been kind to him was too overwhelming, so he refused. Eventually, one of the convent teachers discovered a letter from Sister Margarita to Sylvia, in which Frank's true gender was revealed. In 1979, when his secret was exposed, he had no choice but to leave the convent and, after 22 years of living as a nun, begin his life as a man. Having trained as a tailor in the convent, he quickly found work in the same profession, one he continues to practice even at the age of 73. His love story with Sylvia came to an end when she decided to leave him to preserve her sanity and moved to the United States. Frank never met their child, but he still considers Sylvia the love of his life. The incredible story of the Dominican man who lived as a nun for 22 years has been featured on several television programs and has been the subject of at least 2 books: The Naked Nun and Crossroads in the Shadows. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please support me by liking and subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comments.